Welcome to Tech Brothers Damir. In this video, we are going to learn about coalesce in PySpark. Coalesce is used to reduce the number of partitions in the data frame. It commonly used to decrease the number of partitions before writing data. So it helps to avoid too many small files. Let's say you have a lot of partition when you're writing the data. Those partition will create, each will create a separate file. Coalesce work with the narrowing partitions, meaning it moves data to fewer partitions with the full without a full shuffle. So it does not do the full shuffle, it will just merge them together. Often used after filtering or transformation that result in a small data sets. Okay, so here is some good points or some bad points. Why to use coalesce? Coalesce does not shuffle the data, so okay, it simply combines existing partitions, narrow transformations, and then it is faster and less expensive than a repartition. Okay, so use collation when you are reducing partitions, e.g. For example, from 200 partition to 10 partition, you don't need an even distribution of data across partitions, so you can use that. So when you using coalesce, let's say you're 200 partition and you do to 10, it's not going to be all those 10 are going to be equally sized, because this coalesce does not care about that part, it's generally just merge it. So if don't use it, you want to increase the partition, then you will be using a repartition, you will not be using coalesce. You need balanced partitions, use repartition instead. So in that case, if you really want to have them balanced in size and all that, then a repartition will be better choice here. Now in this example, we have this data and we have a column ID, name and age, and we are creating a data frame called df, and then we are showing the results. Now if we want to check the number of partition before coalesce, we can print here number of partition before coalesce, and we say df.rdd and then get number partitions. So this function will give us the number of partition. Then we will apply the coalesce. So here is a data frame, and this data frame we already have data frame, and here we said coalesce and we provided a 1. So I want to just create one partition, reduce to the one partition useful before writing to avoid multiple small files. So in this case, once we see that maybe it is going to produce 4 partition, this data frame. So when we are checking the partition for df data frame, it is going to give us around 4 partitions, but we will be using coalesce to reduce it to the 1. Now then we will check the partitions again by using the get num partitions function, and then we can show the data by using from the data frame, and it will be reproduce the same data because we are just merging the partition, so it's not we are filtering anything out of it. So when to use coalesce reduce partition when writing small data set to avoid lots of small files. Optimize performance by reducing partition overhead after filters. Prefer coalesce over repartition when decreasing partition because it's more efficient, no shuffling. Okay, let's go ahead and execute our notebook, and we are going to see some results here. Okay, here is our data frame df.show, that's 4 records, and now when we check the number of partitions, before we apply the coalesce, there are 4 of them, and when we apply the coalesce and we said okay, merge into 1 partition, and that's we check the partitions, that's it's given us 1, so it has merged all those 4 partitions into 1, and then we display the data frame, and the data frame will have the same results because no change to the records, but just to reduce the number of partitions. So I thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.